Hello students, today our topic is population and its impact. So we will see introduction. Increased level of population growth are observed among developing countries. So if we are comparing to the other industrialized nations, our developing countries are very high in populations. Recently 40 years of period, mainly from 1959 to 2000, world's population had increased from 2.5 millions to 6.1 billions. Then United Nations predicts that in future, that is 2050, the world population will reach to 7.9 to 10.9 billions. So next we will see about population explosion. So what is meant by population explosion means a rapid increase in the size of population. The population size will be increased in a rapid manner. So mainly caused by the decreased infant mortality, that is decreased infant death rate and increased life expectancy. So this is defined by Collins Dictionary. Then population density. So what is meant by population density? So we will see the density in India. India takes the share of 17.31% of the world's population. As a fact, 1 of 6 people of the world lives in India. So we are occupying mainly 17.31% of the world's populations. The population density of India shows increasing trend. So we are having an increasing trend, and there are big difference found in the population density of various states within the India. So we will see the big difference. So among the Delhi, so it showed that highest population density in year 2011 among all the states of India. In Delhi, 11,297 people per square kilometer were present. In the other hand, in Arunachal Pradesh had showed the lowest population density with only 17 people per square kilometer. So this is about the population density. We are having a difference within the states to other states. Within the country we are having the population density differentiation. Next we will see the causes of overpopulation. So what are all the causes of overpopulation means? First one is rise in birth rates. So what is the reason for birth rate is increasing nowadays? Mainly so improvement in maternal nutrition and increased efforts of information and education activities, awareness among the public and women education, small family norms, it all leads into rise in birth rates and decline in mortality rate. So what is decline? So it in death rates are decreasing. So why it is decreasing death rates? Because of advanced in the field of medicine and access to medical facility, health awareness, improved living conditions. These are all the things which will lead to the decrease in death rates. Then migrations. So migrations also one of the reason, and yearly marriage. Women who marry yearly at younger age may have greater chance of potential childbearing. So young age marriage also will lead to the increase in populations and demand for children. So low economic status peoples, they will think their children will be the economic asset, so they want more children for take care their other children, so that their population also keep on increasing. And polygamy. So what is polygamy? Marrying more than one woman. So marrying more than one woman will lead to the more number of children. So these are all the causes, and also we will see another cause, choice in male child. So they want male children, so they are keep on bearing next to another children. Then widow marriage also leads to the more populations. Then cultural norms, due to their culture also they will get more children. Then women education, due to poor literacy it leads to more population. Then educated communities, this also will leads to the overpopulation. And improved health status, poverty and illiteracy. Other factors, so what are the other factors that influence the population growth, why the population is keep on growing? So other factors are improvement in the public health. So here nowadays the public health is keep on improving. We are having many awareness programs and we are having many manpower, so improving in public health will lead to the population growth. And increase in food production and distribution, this also leads the growth population. Then good housing condition, urbanization, industrialization, these are all leads to the population growth. Next we will see the impact of population explosion. So what will be the complication, or what will be the result of overpopulation? So that we will see. To the overpopulation, what are all the side effects or what are all the result? So first one is lack of residential accommodation. So due to increased urbanization we will have the poor accommodation, and this would be give rise to many health hazards. Health issues also will rise. And in some countries it is very hard to find a place to live, particularly for a women. So women and children may be they are the risk populations, they will get a poor settings to live. So this is the first one for the result of population explosion. Poverty and starvation is the significant result of population explosion. Due to the overpopulation or overcrowd, poverty and starvation also one of the result. And it is clear when the food production could not meet the need of the population, lead to poverty and starvation. So due to less food production, it may be the chance for poverty and starvation. Then the next is inadequate food production. So according to FAO means Food and Agriculture Organization, estimates that the current economic crisis may cause 105 million people to starve. So due to the poor economic status, there may be chance for 105 million people to starve. They will not get any kind of food. So that is about the statement of FAO. The FAO says that world food production requires an increase of 70% to meet the needs of the projected world population, that is by 2050. So we have to again increase our food production up to 70%, then only we can meet the other members of populations by 2050. Then again the food production in the developing countries needs to be double to meet the challenges of overpopulation. So we have to double our food production, then only we can meet the changes of the overpopulations. So when we are talking about unemployment, so due to the overpopulations it will lead to the unemployment. Only fewer jobs are available, but rest of them will not get any kind of jobs. Then antisocial activities. So what is antisocial activities? So I hope you heard about this proverb, idle mind is devil place. So empty mind, so if someone is having a empty mind, it become a devil place, they will not do any good work. So always people should have engage in some kind of work. So due to that, get involved in various antisocial activities. Maybe the crime rates may go high when people long for food, shelter and pressure from the demands of family members. for the demands of the family members, they will start to do some kind of antisocial activities like unacceptable behaviors, prostitution, suicide and murders, etc. The peoples are start to doing. So this is about the antisocial activities. It will happen due to the overpopulation or population explosion. Then pollution. Earth is prone for water, air and noise pollution due to overpopulation. So due to overpopulation, there may be the chance for water, air and noise pollution, and it will lead to the various disease. Cost of living. So due to the increase in population growth, there may be the high rate or high prices of various commodities like food, shelter and healthcare show increasing trend. So everything become a high in rate, so high cost of living. This is also due to the population explosion. Then global warming also one of the problem due to the overpopulation. The overuse of coal, oil and natural gas have serious effects on environment. Mainly huge number of vehicles will be the reason for the great impact on the quality of air which we are inhaling now. So that is the reason. So due to the more number of vehicle and overuse of coal and oil, natural gas, the global warming, it become the ill effect. So increasing amount of CO2, carbon dioxide emission can cause global warming. And conflicts and wars. So overpopulation in developing countries may cause within and between the countries in using the resources like land, water and food. For water, land and food, within country and between the country also we are getting the wars and conflicts. Conflicts over use of water sources may even invite war within and between the countries. So mainly due to demands of the population, we are getting conflicts and wars. Accidents. So number of facilities to purchase vehicle on loans, it leads to the overcrowd, high number of accidents. Then provision facilities. So each country is held responsible for meeting increasing health needs of the people, and for which the country has to allot big proportion from its budget every year. So provision of healthcare facilities also will be more, it will needs more responsible due to the population explosion. Then demand on educational institutions. Actually speaking, most developing countries consist of more young populations. So always the developing countries will have a more young populations who has to get education and employment. They want education also employment. The countries with such young population must establish more number of educational institutions. So they want more number of educational institutions. That demand also increasing due to the population explosion. For more reference, you can refer Shamla D. Manivanan textbook of Community Health Nursing, CBC publishers, and you can refer those link. Thank you.